day.
Nam ištes. Lađo dives, gađo.
Oh, you pooch. Greetings. Why did you... It didn't... Show me your... Thank you, and take care.
Christ almighty.
No one but...
You said you'd...
Indeed, it is. Apart from shooting from a bow, I have also dealt a few blows in my life.
Sounds good. Maybe I could use some tips on fist fighting.
Watch out. As I said, it is also about getting used to taking blows and being able to deal with it. So, pay attention.
Very much.
I'd love to hear... Teach me to understand...
If you know where to look, so...
I'd love to hear some... I'd like to...
So...
What do you have for sale? Word about the... Do we...
You'll have to... Mishtazgad, I agree. Excuse me.
Der Aves Bachtal.
What's up, fool?
Sarsau. Da miște samba likerau.
Fuck! I'll kill ya!
I've been attacked, help!
Dick!
Hey,
Get him!
show your stuff!
Dick!
What? No match for us, fucker!
Take that, you shit! Do it! No, you don't! Heal! Fucking animal!
God bless.
Da mištes, da mištes. La...
Dick! Dick! Dick!
What is it, Mutt?
Dick!
Good day.
Da mištes. Sarđive zmričan.
Travis Bachtalo.
Pali kerao.
No, but
You said
in the apart.
sounds good. Maybe you'll...
Which so
I'd like to...
so
Da namištes. Sarnil.
I'd look... Teach me...
if you so
Te aves bachtal. Katarsal, what's up? Jungo Shinna.
Voivod... Well, you're... Oh, no. All right.
The letter.
But if you...
Now, alright, but it'll
The letter...
see bad.
I'm not...
Fine, I choose.
Well then.
Then I will. Let us. Do you have you?
I do.
Good, you go from then left soon.
I'll run some errands.
Do not keep. Tavis Bachtalo, More.
Oi, Dakleja, come closer. Let us talk. I see you and Voivod make wager. The fate of our family is at stake. Rakleja, you must win that bet whatever it takes. It is not about honor. It is about the curse that shall descend upon us if Marika's sweetheart dies.
What do you suggest?
When you know what you will be competing in, come to me and I will think of something.
I'll think about it. I'm supposed to race Tibor.
I, Voivod, know who to pick as his champion. Tibor rides like the wind. It will not be easy for you.
You said you could help me win this wager.
Any other time, I would be happy to let fate decide the winner fairly. But I would like to see my child again. So listen. Here's a potion. Pour it into Tibor's horse's straw before the race.
But I don't want to poison the creature.
Hush now. It is just well, let us just say the Grey will have other concerns, like trouble with belly. And you will have better chance to win.
All right. That sounds... harmless.
Yes. Unless he gallops even faster because of it.
What do you have for sale? I'd like to discuss...
All right.
No.
Well... Aye. Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
Poor Tibor didn't even get a proper rest. And now this. Who do you think will win this?
Our Tibor, that's for sure. The Voivod choose his champion well.
I'm sorry. Wanna place a bet?
Like, make a wager? All right. Kajjas more, Sarta, Kamishte, Katarsal, what's up, Pooch?
Oi, Rakleya, come closer. Let us talk. I see you and
What do
when
you think? I'm surprised. You said,
any other, but I would hear the.
but I don't.
Hush, it is just and you.
All right,
Yes.
I'll have a look at.
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
I made a wager with the void.
Haha.
But you don't know everything. Could we come to some arrangement?
Kadabainov. Sorry, Henry, but
Even when it's about your sister, Marika.
it is about more, Henry. It is about...
This honor of yours. Well, what can I say? I understand and respect it.
Good luck, Henry. We shall meet in fair combat and may God decide the outcome. Ja, bez bachtalo, more. Sakra. Bardziej ven.
What are you staring at? Go to hell! Rip your ass open!
What? Mutt! 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 I'm all yours!
Your ass open!
Mutt!
Come on, man! Fucking cowards!
Mutt!
Get ready to leave!
Oi, Rakleya, come closer. Let us talk. I see
What?
when
I think. I'm surprised. You said.
any other, but I would hear the.
But I don't.
Hush, it is just and you.
All right.
Yes.
Hey, Slick, I'll show you. You've got a lot to learn. Right.
silly doggy. Oh, gentle knight, why linger on? Let's
So
quick.
How does it
sleep
taste?
till dawn?
Today's batch turned out well.
About what I'd expect from you.
I saw you have quite a nice bull here.
You mean the white one? The old geezer don't have nothing else on his mind besides that bull of his.
Do you think Oldham would sell the bull?
Who's asking? You? Take a look.
He watches the bull.
He has his farm hands. I can't really blame. I just. And
I just...
it can be.
I'd like...
All right.
Do you accept?
That's. I knew anyone can.
I'd like to...
Wine? If you don't, maybe.
And you've come up with some real pearls, haven't you?
I prefer to...
I see the fight. Or they could. But as I said,
So you took my money for nothing?
Easy, lad, easy. We'll sort something out. What if you tried to talk to Dorothy? You're a stranger. Maybe she won't be as sharp with you as she is with us. Go and see her. She managed.
All right, then.
Jack can understand, unlike that airy, fairy, lovely little
The foundation stone of composition. That an ass like you couldn't possibly understand.
True. I'd never pollute my head with such
What's going on?
Siegfried, he was complaining that. Stop by Semine. I hear the saddler's hand Yannick there is looking. And that's pretty.
Thanks, Inky.
Have a seat. When I'm done with you, you'll be...
I'm looking for the barber, Fiala.
Then you found him.
Well, hurry up. There's some fights to be fought. The whole tavern is waiting for you.
I know, but my Dorothy is going.
Forbidden? Why?
She says I have to make certain everyone's orderly and whatever.
one bloke, and I'm in charge of a whole bunch of girls. Meanwhile, this is a pretty decent business. Nobody has made any problems for as long as I can remember.
And can't you just put your foot down? She's your wife, isn't she? What business does she have forbidding you anything?
Oh, that would be great. Dorothy's a wonderful woman, but she's hand in hand with the innkeeper, Lawrence. The next thing I know, I'd get no dinner at home and no beer in the tavern.
But if you don't come, the fights can't start.
Then you try to convince Dorothy. I've already tried.
Goodman, I'm here for a moment.
Why not?
Did I hear right that you're going to compete in the fights at the tavern?
Aye, I'm planning to. Why?
Well, I have a favour to ask of you.
What do you need?
One of the fighters, named Bohinek, he takes care of the horses here.
What about him?
I want you to give him a proper beating, so he won't be able to sit for at least a week.
And why? Did something happen?
He often comes to see me, pretends he likes me, but last time he came drunk. He ordered a bath, something to eat and drink, but then he suddenly knocked the tray out of my hand and started groping me.
Wait, he...
No, luckily not. But when I pulled away from him, he hit me so hard I thought he'd knock my eye out.
Bastards like that should get a proper beating. Hitting girls.
So you'll give him a hiding?
You better believe it. He won't put his hands on you anymore.
Thank you. Then come and see. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Thank you. And take care.
Why don't you want to allow Fearler to fight?
Because he always beats everybody up. Then the lads are all black and blue, and the girls don't have a lot of business. Putting poultices on bruises isn't going to pay for a new roof.
But this is a great opportunity for the baths. When the lads see Fearler fight, they'll definitely behave well for you here.
Or perhaps they'll come here to make trouble just because my man is a brawler.
Have no fear. Once I make mincemeat out of him, he'll be happy.
You? Minced. Fiala has the
What if I make...
Wow, that...
Here you go.
All right then. Take Fiala with...
Get up.
Really?
She said she'd...
That's my...
So you changed your mind?
A musician and a
When you spend as much time as I do in Kneipen...
No, I get that.
I've been here a long time and I would...
Where are you?
Hüttenberg. Bra. So maybe I shall end up in an...
Come on.
Wunderbar. Ausgezeichnet.
Here you go.
That is what...
Oh,
nein! Verdammte!
Thanks for the fight.
Ja. You too. Here are your winnings.
Thanks.
Good to see you. Greetings.
Have you come to get your ass kicked? In the stables, I can tame even the biggest stunner. You think you stand a chance? Then you should be brave.
Why linger on? Are those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there?
Coming right up.
Time. Come again tomorrow.
Handy, isn't it? At least you know when to round up the cattle and gather in the hay.
Aye. When I'm old and infirm.
Same to you.
Good evening. What do you need? How about what game would...
Soldiers.
And do you have the...
I choose.
Let's...
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Ave Maria. They spend their wages at the bars. Old girls wash their cocks. The little wives are cooking. They love the cheap toy. Their sharps are daft. They stay welcome in their mind.
You're laughing now.
God grant you health.
I wish you a pleasant day. Will you?
Well, we ain't in the boat yet. If we don't do something about it soon, we'll never be. Why? What's the hold on?
Here.
What a mess.
Like this.
Greetings.
God bless you.
These ones here. yours, lad.
When I see your hose around your
What's that supposed to be?
knees. Proper poetry, innit? A celebration of all that's
Hey, innkeeper, now there! All that's under those hose of yours is shit-stained red.
Since our check Dante don't like it, I'll give him another one for good measure. How my heart is aching for your comforting caress. Meanwhile, let me slip my hand underneath your dress.
Perhaps you'd be better off composing poetry about nature.
As you wish.
Good
It's
dog.
wise to imitate.
Good boy.
That's enough. Your turn.
Go at it like rabbits.
Christ again.
Christ, what a day that was.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Greetings to you.
When it rains, it falls.
Like this. These ones here.
Ah, your love is clear to me. See your hose around your knees.
God, what's that supposed to be?
Proper poetry, innit? A celebration of all that's beautiful in this world.
All that's under those hose of yours is shit-stained braids.
Since our check Dante don't like it, I'll give him another
Fine
one.
then.
How my
It's not over yet.
for your comforting caress.
For Christ's sake, how is that even possible?
Beneath your dress.
Ha ha! If I threw like that, I wouldn't play at all.
Tis wise to imitate nature's habits. From dusk till dawn, go at it like rabbits.
If I was you, I'd take it.
God bless you.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
I didn't realise your head was that full of shit. Come on, old pal, get a grip on yourself.
These ones here.
I have reached enlightenment in my steps and guided by the news. I'm dedicating my life to unrequited
He's gone fucking cuckoo. Hear that, folks? My
Like
voice will
this.
start running cuckoo. Have a drink, old pal.
Oh, come on.
Better chase away the demons.
You dare to call the mistress of my heart a demon? I beg your pardon.
Which one are you talking about anyway? Clara, Anna, or Leda? I can't keep up with all those girls of yours. Besides, we were both fucking most of them.
Have you no shame at all?
Hey, I just thought of this song. Listen. Chubby Clara never says no. These two fine lads gave her a go. And when Clara had enough, they went to see Annie for a bit of rough.
The meter is way off, but as my Italian friend says, sbagliando si parla.
Your Italian friend. A travelling merchant you had one beer with. And as for my meter, listen properly. Chubby Clara never says no. These two fine lads gave her a go. And when Clara had enough, they went to see Annie for a bit of rough. See? It fits perfectly.
It does not fit. The stresses shift to the wrong side of
Greetings,
the
friend.
second line. And in the last, you squashed...
My God, what a fuck up again!
I've heard tomcats wailing better songs.
Stick in the mud.
Bugler.
barbarian.
Barbarian? Yes, I'm proud of it. Let's drink to that.
Excuse me.
God bless you. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm sorry.
Careful!
God bless you.
It'll be, but before we...
I do.
And... Take that! You're going to tasty dirt!
Give it all back a punch.
No, you don't.
Wipe the floor with
You're going down, I tell you.
You call yourself a sister to beat both of you with one hand behind
Just
your
you
back.
wait.
My sister to beat. My granny can punch harder than you.
Wipe the floor with it.
Behind the back.
You're going down, I tell
My
you.
granny can punch harder than you.
You don't look like it, but you're a good fighter. Here you go. And you owe me a tooth, you cunt.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
What the fuck are you on about?
That's for Anna. And if I ever hear you touched her again, I'll use my steel instead of my fists.
All right, fine.
God bless.
Ah, good day.
Could it be? You looked impatient. So what's the holdup? If this is the last time...
I think Bahunek won't be bothering you anymore.
Did you give him a proper licking?
A proper licking? That's an understatement. I beat the shit out of him.
I knew I could rely on you. Unfortunately, I can't pay you for it, but I can sew.
Thanks.
And I can also teach you something. How to mix a special ointment or...
I need to be...
Take care now.
I heard you...
For a few... And...
So,
You bet. But we have...
the bet...
That's what... Let me enjoy this one last time. Take that! Let me enjoy this one last time.
Knock his teeth out! Shall we walk forward? Wipe the floor with him!
My sister could beat both of you with her hands behind her back.
My granny can be harder than you! Knock his teeth out!
I'll knock your whiskers right off your face.
Wipe the floor with him! Give it all you've got!
Fucking hell!
Wipe the floor with him!
Call yourself a fighter?
Both of you take that behind my back! Show him what
Shit! Too slow!
The fight. Thanks.
You're welcome, lad. You beat me fair and square. But if you want to practice anything or learn something else, here you go. It's all yours. Don't forget to go and see Lawrence.
I'd like to learn...
What are you?
I don't have...
Greetings, friend.
Greetings to you as well.
What do you want? But make it...
I defeated all...
I noticed, and I couldn't believe my own eyes. But you certainly deserve to win any...
Thanks.
By the way, if you enjoy fighting, go and see Crazel the miller in Lower Semine. Maybe he'd let you try your strength against some of his hired hands.
Maybe I will. Show me...
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care. That you're just letting them sit there. And...
I'll just...
It can be... All right.
Do we have...
More. Anyone...
gentle.
You, boy!
Try for a quick death, you bastard!
Ah, sick! Ah!
Show your stuff!
No, you don't!
I yield. Mercy.
Sick!
Greetings to you. I'll have a beer.
What's it going to be?
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I know what to do with them.
Now, don't worry. I don't think Lord Semin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes. The bailiff...
Well, young Semyon is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semyon. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble-born. Old Semyon wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truscovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
What a strange...
I heard something in the...
Right. But in return...
If it means so, go and see Betty from the Truscovitz Shield, but Henry, the best...
God bless you. Oh, you hungry beast.
People call you the mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Denyek. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry, Stenyak. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
To your health, my friend.
I should get going.
That's a load of shit.
Thank you very much. I knew you wouldn't leave me high and dry. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
Christ, what's the hold up?
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth. So, he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself. So he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one." But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down a hole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
Oh, that's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used the silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
Well, why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rocktower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. Take care, Henry.
That's what I call Don't shove! Lord be with you.
How about...
What game would you...
No.
Let's play? Let's see what you've got. If I was you, I'd take it.
Another mongrel.
See? You can do it. Keep it up.
A large beer for me.
And now we'll see.
God be with you.
Good day.
That's good too, but you could throw better.
Ave Maria.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Now I can die in peace. I've truly seen everything.
Greetings to you too.
That's
It
enough
looks
for
like
me.
you don't even want to play. The last time I was watching, a farmer lost his breeches and his boots here.
Well, you're not afraid of anything. No harm
Now
done.
I can die
It
in
wasn't
peace.
very
I've
good
truly
anyway.
seen everything.
If you want it back, you'll have to win it.
One beer.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
Greetings.
Can I spend the... Just the one, all I need.
I'll let you sleep on.
All right, here's some...
Sleep well.
I need...
You want some advice? I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat. Down to business. I don't have all day for you, so what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
I'd like to get hold of that broken sword of his.
You'd hazard your soul for a piece of iron? Fool. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you. Because this reeks of hell.
There's something else I need. What do you know about this?
Stanislav, the herds boy. He comes running into the village that night, all terrified, saying he'd seen a rider from hell in Apollonia. And the very next night, it appeared in the rocks below the road to Tahov. There's this conciliatory stone cross there. And the next day, it was at a funny angle. There's some devilry in it for sure.
And it was the herds boy who saw it by the cross, or someone else?
The apothecary's wife, Gerda. Ask her yourself. She's not been herself ever since, poor woman.
Where can I find the herds boy?
Stanislav has a sheep pen in the meadow beyond the Troskovitz graveyard, right above the big crossroads outside Apollonia.
How do I get to the hermit?
You're asking for trouble, lad. But all right, if you insist, you go through Apollonia, along the path below the rocks, till you reach the point where it crosses the stream. And from there, you take the path uphill to the left, leading into the rocks.
Who's this hermit fella, anyway?
No one knows. He settled in the rocks a few years back. Folk used to go to him for various healing ointments or advice.
And what has he got to do with this apparition?
Well, he was at death's door recently, bedridden, and then suddenly he's got his health back. Just like that. And he's like a different man since then. He sends everyone who goes to see him packing. Mark my words. He sold his soul to the devil to get better. And the devil sometimes comes here on the prowl for unwary souls.
Where did these peculiar monks come from?
Hard to say, but they rode in on well-fed horses.
Monks on horseback? That's definitely odd.
Well, Bashka the butcher says they came from the bishop about that diabolical apparition. In short, the Inquisition.